I think it's going to be more of the same. I'd have to say that EG are once again favored, not just because I think they're the better team, but because I think they've got the best draft. I do expect to see Furion on the mid lane, and if it's anything like the other Furion mids that I've seen, I think he will dumpster this puck. And once again, the mag, the ET, it's cool. It just feels like 5 men again. They're missing that critical piece of the puzzle. Just who goes and kills people.
Of course, 5 men themselves being the ones to grab the Venom this time around in the draft. And in terms of lanes, it is actually going to be EG sending the Tiny to the mid lane.
Oh.
So we're going to get to see a GPK Tiny this game. Misery, screw away here. He will still fall. That's going to be first blood there for Crit.
And OG were very confident playing Spectre into it.
I mean, that was a long time ago, Carl.
That's true.
Things have changed.
S is certainly even, but you got to figure that this bottom lane for 5 men has used at least 3 extra salves. It's a lot of gold going the way. Solid eye.
Look at the Gale in on him, and Pi build up a fair bit of damage. They've got the rotation as well from Chessie jumping in. Excellent move from the puck. Chessie comes in and takes down Arteezy very early on. Same time down bottom. Ace feeling the heat of Crit and Ramsey's. Another proc there off the passive from Crit will set up for that kill. They're going to try and dive in a bit more for this, but the tower starting to take hits onto Crit. He'll back away.
Equilibrium up top is the only concern. Still in some trouble. This TV is going to continue to free farm. Oh, mid.
I'm going to try for Chessie, but Chessie got the orb up. We'll drop the coil as well just to stop anyone from chasing him around the tree line. Let's keep Chessie safe. He's going to look for the 6-minute rune. Pie's going to be there to guard it for him, but he's going to get unlucky with the spawn. Will end up being down bottom, so GPK is going to be able to get the bottle refilled for the second time.
That's the benefit of the time. That's why EG has always and forever been willing to first to this hero. They've been consistently able to play it on multiple core positions, and it's arguably Crit's best hero.
Top lane. Ace is going to come in with the horn. TP's going to come in to try and help out Fly, but Fly, he'll still fall there. So 5 men able to start to get something for Ace. It is a kill. It is just a support kill, though. They'll be able to transition it into this tower push, but of course at the same time, EG will take the tower down on the bottom lane. EG, again, they're just not walking into any of these traps. They're going to stick around and try for the rune. Chessie will be able to grab it. Picks it up, gets away. GPK.
Oh my God.
High ground, though, is going to look towards Pi. Going to be able to find him fully with the toss and the tree toss. Pi will manage to get out Chessie. We'll go for the dream call onto the 2 of them. Step back for GPK as he opts to snap it in an attempt to escape. Crit will go down, but GPK able to live there. Didn't look like Misery was able to quite commit with the RP onto GPK. Would have potentially got them that kill on Tiny. It certainly does feel like the beginning of another bit of a painful one for 5 men.
And ideally, you want to be able to play more aggressive with this draft. It's about map control, making moves as 4 Spectre haunts in. Oh no.
And in the river. Ramses just comes in, shuts Chessie right up with that Orchid.
Yeah. Players came in, we're Han boys. We've got our superheroes. The trouble is, oh no.
I mean, GPK is just, he's on a roll right now. Finding every single setup that he can. Crit,
Misery?
even going to roll across, look over towards Misery. Ace is going to pop the horn. Maybe they could get GPK. They do catch him with the ET ult. They'll be able to bring down the Tiny. Fly drops the ult onto the 2 of them. Chessie with the coil, holding the 3 of them up in the high ground. The stomp as well, catching all 4, puts them to sleep. So 5 men, they get GPK. This is the biggest play they've had so far this series. It's might not do anything, but they killed him.
I think Tiny suffered there from that increased hitbox.
Only 1 tier 1 falling on EG's half of the map. 5 men just unable to push in onto any objective. GPK with another catch. Keeping his game very good and strong here. 7-1 and 2. There's actually going to be a buyback from Pi.
Crit's coming.
The ult from Pi. Not doing anything at all. I mean, Chessie gets the coil onto the 3 of them, but Arteezy is ready to turn up. He walks over to the fight, pops the meta. The sleep from Pi does hold back Arteezy's TB for a moment, but a blink forward for GPK gets the vision to set Arteezy up for a second kill.
Enable the playmaker. I again point to the guy in my view who's been the star of both these games. Crit, always making plays, years of dominance as a near unparalleled 4 position. Ace coming in, but
the horn.
But
it's a little bit spooky. But EG, they're not afraid of ghosts. Misery
RP?
does go for the RP into his own death. The coil's out onto the three of them, but there's no follow-up.
Yeah, the Fury and Tiny was by far the most picked opener that we had back in Complexity, and it's because you can effectively put it anywhere, on any role. It'll always be good, and the heroes naturally complement each other. And EG now with the DD on return, he's got the Aegis. They're just going and knocking on the door. What are you supposed to do here, 5 men?
And what do you do? How do you stop this push from Arteezy? It's tier 3 going down, quick sidestep off the stomp from Pi. Tower's gone, stepping up to the high ground.
I love the positioning. Look at his range. How do you fight him? If you get onto Arteezy, that means the rest of the side has a perfect opportunity to just crush you in the corner. That's a Rax. All right.
Nothing to be done. Nothing can be done here by 5 men.
Because he's playing Spectre, and unfortunately that's how it works. But wait.
RP and a Horn. Coil as well. 3 ults here for GPK. Is it enough? It looks like it will be. Oh, he's giving them the juice with the Avalanche. Some lovely moves. Crit's coming in with the backup. GPK does still go down. They do manage to kill him off.
Where's the team?
Jesse, I mean, he's also chasing it for Crit.
Team?
Now we're going to start seeing some TPs coming from EG as they're baiting them into a deeper point. GPK actually buying back, and this was the plan all along by the looks of it from EG, the good old Jabate. As GPK buys back, and they'll punish 5 men straight away for their aggressive dive, knowing with all those ults used by 5 men, there's very little they could do to fight on into this. Jesse tries to hide, he's got the orb out to the side. GPK, can he chase on for this? Blinks forward, Jesse's able to get the blink out in time.
He's going for it.
Ramsey's trying to play for the TP in to block him off. Will find him with the silence. Chessie has been sprouted up and controlled. Ramsey's reads his movements perfectly. As, I mean, even then, right, where to us as scrubs, we're like, where's EG? Why aren't they backing him up? Well, it's because they want 5 men to dive a tier 1 tower and then they'll kill them all.
You gotta wonder, 5 men, you know, they've been probably focusing a lot on the other teams in the tournament and their scrim results, etc. But what if they paid more attention to the pubs? Arteezy, he's been spamming the Naga Siren. He's been spamming the Terrorblade. I feel like they would have potentially prepared better were they more aware.
High ground. Misery. Let's go back onto Arteezy, but still, Arteezy with the Aegis with Sunder. And with the full backup of the squad, EG smoked up behind him. Ready for anyone to jump in.
Meta right off cooldown. Time to go. No rock, but still strong.
Oh, they're going to go in, try and burst, and they will be able to do it. Burst down Arteezy, it cost Jesse his life. Because the Aegis is there, Arteezy ready to go for a round 2. Has, of course, lost the meta, though. So that will put a stop to EG's push. A little bit more time here for 5 men. Outside, hanging around this tier 2, but I don't know how much 5 men can do out here. If anything, they're just going to have to try and play for those skewers deep into the high ground, up to tier 4s, maybe into the full ults of 5 men's lineup. They'll then have a chance of killing these cores of EG. This tower slowly going down. I mean, 5 men, they're coming right out here. They really want to try and take a fight in this position, though. I mean, Zippe, he doesn't even get the chance to pop a single spell. As he's out, Jesse also caught by the Rolling Thunder. I mean, that, I don't know what that was. What, trying to fight out by that tier 2 tower, that...
Other than Pylai throwing out stomps, where's the D push? Toss back.
Oh! Doesn't catch anyone with a skewer. Pi's now in a little too deep. Pi will fall. He's got the buyback. The offering comes out onto Ace and Zippe. Zippe is blown up. Ace is down as well. There's a buyback available on the Spectre. He will use it. But the rest of his team just getting torn apart. Misery goes down. Another third buyback out from them. The coil's out to the 3 of them. They do manage to burst down Crit. RP as well. It does catch Arteezy. They will get him. They're holding. It's a triple kill for Ace. The buybacks worked out.
Okay.
They managed to push back EG, and the game, it's not going to end. They'll keep it going, Carl. They've managed to hold with those buybacks.
But they need to buy another 10 to 20 minutes at least.
Sure, now they've got to be very careful with how they lose heroes as buybacks on cooldown.
Holy, he has Greaves and Vlads on a 4-position Pango. Oof.
Oh. Talked about that man here. They're in onto him. They got the Dream Call onto the turn. They've managed to find both of them. As Fly and Crit have been found. Arteezy and GPK as well as Ramsey's TPing and are there with backup. will be Misery going down. Ace, he's got to run. Who said these buybacks were used? Nice little jukes here from Ace. But still, they'll find him. In they go with the Rolling Thunder. Metamorphosis pop. They know they take the Spectre out of the game. He's going to have no way of returning. Dead for 100. It was a nice bit of a punch back there when it came to that high ground hold from 5 men. But any time that you're having to invest in the buybacks, it leaves you very vulnerable to being just taken apart once more.
Looking at EG and their positioning, maybe you go for Throne? Nope.
Yeah, this is sort of the point of the game, you know, 5 men, they've been behind the whole time. They didn't call it. So, you know, your EG say, okay, we'll make it slow, we'll make it painful. We won't rush the finish.
Disappointed that RTZ tanks the stop to Manta dodge it. Manta dodges late, has to sit there and question his actions. But of course, they will complete Mega Creeps anyway and back away.
We need quite a few more of those defenses from 5 men and for them to be able to happen without the need of buybacks. For them to have any sort of shot here, and as you can see there for Dota Plus, it sort of went past the 100%.
You're gonna need a hell of a stimulus package if you want that graph to start going up, and I just don't think that Ice Frog is going to be as susceptible as J-Pal. And yeah, it's 27k, 3111. Just again, clean from EG. Nothing really more to say about it. I think that if you look at their drafts specifically, they've that like balance and complexion that you're looking for at this level of Dota 2. And 5 men, again, I'm not sold on this double melee support lineup. It felt like it hurt them in the laning phase, and then they just don't have that defensive team fight, that combo breaker that Fly's been able to provide in both these matches.
Maybe an Aegis snipe from Chessie. Could be pretty high.
It could be.
Is he able to do it though? They're actually sort of teasing with it, EG. They're not committing to finish the Roche yet. Maybe see if they could bait out this move from 5 men around the pit. There's Roshan very low. And yeah, EG just on the high ground, seeing if 5 men do step into this. 5 men, they've got the full lineup ready to go. All ults are available. They've got the team fight. Can they find the perfect execution they're going to need? Roshan getting low. They'll look to Horn in again. Roshan not quite finished off though. EG backing away once more. Chessie, he's got the call down onto Crit. They're going to try and take down the Pango first, but RTZ turns over towards Pilot Eye, beating him back. Crit will survive, jumps over the swashbuckle, gets the Rolling Thunder off. It's a triple kill for RTZ around the pit. 4 dead on the side of 5 men, and they'll call it. It's a team wipe. Finally, they've had enough. They'll tap out of this one as game 2 goes to EG. The series is theirs, 2-0. Game 1, EG looking to be on fire, and then this second game, it just looked like they're on a totally different level to 5 men.
It really isn't much more to say. When you take 2 tier 1 towers by, what, 9 minutes? It's just near impossible to get back into the game. Yeah, again, you lose your safe lane, but there's no tower push, there's no combo break, there's no real save.